You know, if you're a business leader today, you're in a high-stakes race. The pressure is on, right? Use AI to get ahead, but at the same time, the risk of exposing your company's most valuable secrets, it feels huge. It's this classic dilemma. Do you innovate or do you stay secure? Well, what if I told you that's a false choice? In this explainer, we're going to dig into a powerful approach that lets you have both. Here's how we're going to break it down. First, we'll dive right into that central conflict between innovation and risk. Then, we'll introduce the solution, something called private AI. After that, we'll walk through a simple 3-step journey to make it real, look at the incredible results it can deliver, and finally, see how this is about way more than just protection. It's about gaining a serious competitive edge. Okay, so let's get right to the heart of the problem. The push to integrate AI is everywhere. It's coming from the board, from your competitors, from the market itself. But just rushing in without a solid plan can expose you to some really serious hidden dangers. Dangers that go way beyond a simple data leak. And this really is the question that keeps leaders up at night, isn't it? Do you jump on the latest AI tools, knowing you might be gambling with your company's private data? Or do you hang back, play it safe, and just risk getting left in the dust by competitors who are moving faster? It really feels like an impossible choice. This is exactly why that choice feels so impossible. When you use these big public AI models, your private proprietary data, your secret sauce often gets sent to servers somewhere else that you have absolutely no control over. This doesn't just open up security holes. It can land you in some serious hot water with compliance rules like GDPR, and that can mean massive fines. You're basically handing over the keys to your kingdom and just hoping for the best. But what if you could just step outside of that dilemma entirely? Let's talk about the solution. It's an approach called private AI, and it's all about getting the full, incredible power of AI while you keep full control. So, what is private AI? Well, the concept is actually pretty straightforward. It just means you deploy powerful AI models, even the huge ones that power tools like ChatGPT, inside your own secure walls. Whether that's on your own servers or in a dedicated private cloud, the core principle is non-negotiable. Your data never, ever leaves your control. And when you put them side by side like this, the difference becomes crystal clear. On the left, with public AI, data privacy is always a question mark. You've got very limited control, and navigating compliance is like walking through a minefield. Now look at the right. With private AI, you get total data privacy, complete control, and a system that's designed from the ground up to be compliant. Okay, so the idea sounds great, but how do you actually make it happen without turning the whole company upside down? Let's walk through a simple 3-step journey that really takes the complexity out of bringing AI into the enterprise. It all starts with identify. Instead of trying to do everything at once, you find 1 or 2 key areas where AI can deliver a quick, high-impact win, like saving a ton of time or cutting costs. Next, you build. And this isn't some massive, multi-year project. It's a small, focused pilot to prove the concept and show real value fast. Then, once you've proven that return on investment, you scale. You take that successful pilot and you roll it out across the organization to multiply that impact. Now, a framework is only as good as the results it delivers, right? So let's talk about the payoff. What kind of tangible impact can a private, secure AI strategy really have on your bottom line? First off, speed. Because you're starting with targeted use cases and small pilots, you're not getting stuck in endless committee meetings. This approach allows organizations to adopt AI 40 to 60% faster. We're talking about seeing real, meaningful results in weeks, not years. And this is where it gets really compelling. The financial impact. We're talking about a potential return on investment of 200 to 400%, often within the first 18 months. This is that moment where security stops being just a cost center and starts being a powerful engine for business growth. So what does this actually look like in the real world? Well, imagine having AI analytics that can show you how your teams are working and unlock efficiency gains of over 20%. Or maybe an internal AI assistant that can instantly answer employee questions, freeing up your HR and IT teams for more important work. Or even something as simple as a virtual meeting assistant that securely transcribes and summarizes your calls. And it all happens safely within your private network. Now, I know what you might be thinking, and it's a totally fair question. Okay, this sounds great, but is building all this custom AI going to completely disrupt my existing operations? You want the benefits, but you can't afford to stop the business to get them. And the answer to that is a clear and simple no. The whole philosophy here is about integration, not replacement. A well-designed private AI solution enhances the systems you already use. It plugs into your CRM, your databases, your existing tools. It makes your current workflows smarter instead of forcing you to tear everything down and start over.
All right, let's bring this all home, because we've moved beyond just solving a security problem. The real magic here is in flipping the script, in turning data security from a defensive measure into a genuine competitive advantage. It all comes down to this rock-solid security foundation. You get zero data egress, which is a fancy way of saying your data is physically prevented from leaving your network. Period. All communication is protected by end-to-end encryption. You get granular permissions, so you decide exactly who gets to see what. The whole system is built to be compliant from day one, and you have complete audit trails, so there's always a clear record of all activity. So if there is one single thing to take away from all of this, it's this: you don't have to choose. The full, game-changing power of AI can absolutely be harnessed without ever compromising your security or your control. Which leaves us with one final and really critical question. In this new era of AI, your data, your customer lists, your financials, your intellectual property, it is, without a doubt, your company's single greatest asset. So the only question that really matters is it truly protected?